Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Where we left off, we had finished out fleshing out that case with Miss Old Bag.
Yep.
We and Miss Andrews in the mix, but Edgeworth was 17 steps ahead of us.
Yeah,
So now we gotta deal with that now.
Oh, God.
Dude, I can't believe that Adrienne. No way. Not cool and collected Adrienne Andrews.
Why are you smiling?
She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off.
Like, why?
The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So after the ceremony, during the break, huh? I was sleeping like a log the entire time. See? She could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama. Huh. Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Oh. Then, dude, you're saying it really was her? Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Carita. But why? I thought she was buds with Juan. She has her own agenda. Her own agenda? What are you talking about? I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. Give me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze, okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude?
Don't ever say that again.
Don't say
Phoenix, you think her motive is related to Celeste Impax's missing suicide note, right?
that. Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impax for her strength and reason to live. But then Miss Impax suddenly killed herself. Sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it.
Is Juan Carita the victim of this murder?
And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Carita. All to get the suicide note back.
That sounds plausible.
But Edgeworth probably knows that already.
Yep, but one thing bothers me.
Of what?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impax.
It was Edgeworth.
It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Ah!
God damn it. No. You would put it there.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Oh, no.
I'm a fangirl.
I know you are. No, you are, but what am I? No, you are, but what am I? No, you are, but what am I? Okay.
What?
I don't know why that popped in my head.
Why did that even get thrown in? Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please.
The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrienne Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Carita's room.
She still has that card with her.
What is your occupation?
I'm the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt on guard. I see. Now then. Stupid cars.
For real. I think that's a bike.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request. Yeah, sure. What is it? I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing, and who would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland.
If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could tell us about your relation to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Carita. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself. So what was a fry and bait matter? Or was it a bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
Judge! Patience! Focus.
But I didn't kill him.
No one is accusing you of that.
Phoenix is.
Except for me.
Okay. I think there's someone who would beg to differ. Yeah. I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews.
Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. Boom!
When I found the body.
Flip that card.
Flip.
Bam! Boom. There you go. Okay.
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. Did she really? What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. Sure you did.
Didn't Edgeworth tell you to say that? You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes, sadly I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yes, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing.
Disrupt her pacing?
Are you Ben now? She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand?
Okay, sure. I totally understand. I don't understand what she means. Like, I get what she was saying, but I don't know how I'm gonna manage to
Just
do
push everything.
that.
Press everything.
Alright, it's time for the show to start, so I'm gonna go in my girlfriend's room. Hold on! And what was Mr. Ungard doing at this time?
He was taking a nap. He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony.
Huh, Mr. Ungard did say it was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken it could not have been taken out of his room, yes?
Excuse me? What are you...
Right. I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Why?
Holy fuck!
Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. Ungard's knife from his room?
No.
Subject, verb, object, right. Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may continue.
Holy fuck!
Ouchies!
He is just mic dropping all over the
For real.
place.
After that, I went to Juan's room. And why'd you do that?
He just has a box next to him.
Yeah.
As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes.
So the show is supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? I'll let it be for now.
Yeah.
I'll let it be for now. You should back off. As long as I don't have any proof, she's not going to talk. May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got to this room? His room. This room. That room. There's a dead body. You were in shock. You were in shock?
What? Was I not supposed to be?
Miss Andrews is a very calculating person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked.
Young beauty.
Somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not.
I see.
Okay. So it's naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. This is the photo you're referring to, correct?
Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest.
Wait. There's a contradiction in her statement.
What?
She says that the crime scene is exactly like it was in the photo, but she added the wine glass after the fact. And the guitar case was like this too?
Yes, it was open and empty, of course.
And then, what did you do next, witness? See, then she says that she's about to faint, so she poured herself a glass of juice.
Yeah.
But she says here, what I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo.
Yeah.
But it's not
It
because of the
doesn't
glass.
match up.
Alright, I'll just press this one
Unless
last
we're
time.
being too literal with it, but...
No. Juice?
Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself.
But you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Huh?
There were no lip marks left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Kurita, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct?
That doesn't make sense. And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time.
Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think it was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? He's rude every day, girl.
You don't know me yet, girl.
I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing.
What one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
What was she starting to say just now? I'm all save and press that shit.
Yeah.
That's too obvious to not. Back up on that one now, girl.
Yep.
Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. Wait, did she drop something on the... Because there was some water on the top of it.
Oh, that's right.
I wonder if she, like, went to drink, but, like, then dropped it. Because she was so scared, and then she filled up with tomato juice afterwards.
Maybe.
Something like that. Anyways, that's... What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Huh. Actually... So would I.
I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. Girl.
She's the one who knocked the vase over.
Yeah, and that's why there's water.
And that's why there was water on the guitar case, and then she opened up the guitar case.
Adrienne!
Everyone's like,
ooh, her pants. I like her pants.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo?
Jesus.
This mess of glass shards?
And there's the water everywhere.
Yeah.
It was originally on top of the dresser. But when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case.
But why did you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
We did! It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else.
I mean, it still makes a big difference, so... Edgeworth,
processing. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell into the guitar case.
And then we gotta press this one last time. So, what kind of flower vase was it?
Phoenix, it was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy. I thought it would try to take one's pulse. So I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser. And that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase.
That's odd. I thought she was always in total control of herself.
That's what she would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between your perception and reality.
Doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions or testimony just now.
No. I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to...
keep on the offensive and not let up.
The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence.
I have to find something and just have to, for Maya's sake.
Before she gets killed.
Alright, so... the only two things I have are... pressing I think it was that one where I had to press, where I could press further if I wanted to. And then there's the two things where what I saw was naturally the exact same scene as the crime scene.
Dude. Okay.
Yeah. I'm all save.
If that shell card is related to Day Killer,
yeah.
What if him putting that in her bag had to do with, like, him being like, hey, she's the real killer?
Potentially.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a possibility.
Just saying.
No, I totally see what you're saying there. I'm just trying to figure out what to do from here, because the only other thing I can think of is that she says what I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo, but that's instantly contradicted by the was when who knocked the flower vase over when it fell into the guitar case. But I don't know how to present that.
Right? Should I check?
Go ahead and
sometimes there's
check.
like a certain way.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what exactly the order of operations are going for, if that's even what it is there. Okay, I see. Like, it's not what I thought I'd be presenting,
no, it's
but
not.
And it was this. fell over on the guitar case? Because she said, because the guitar case is open on the thing.
Yes.
So. All right.
Oh, wait.
Yep. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over. Yeah.
Present guitar case so that I was the one who knocked over it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the stuff is on the top of it. That makes sense why I want to suppress that.
Oh. Because before, in the crime scene, it was open.
Yeah.
And it couldn't have gone on top of it if it was open.
Yeah. You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. This is correct? Or is this correct?
Yes.
And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
It's not some problem. It's a major problem.
Uh-huh.
It's true the top of the guitar case was wet with water.
What if she took the guitar?
Maybe. I don't know. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell into the guitar case. However, if that's true, the case should not have gotten wet on the inside, or should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside.
Oh,
That's very true.
Furthermore, there's one other strange thing about this guitar case.
And what is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are shattered on the floor.
but there's nothing in the case.
No.
And what is wrong with that?
If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards should be inside, not outside the case.
Yep. What do you want?
What is your point, Wright?
We'll get to it.
That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? No. Think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The Wright guitar was found at the studio.
Oh, yeah,
It has
that's
no
right.
bearing on this case at all. That may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to
Yeah.
this case, doesn't it? Fuck.
It seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case?
Make her testify.
Because this is the only lead we have with her.
Yeah. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
And he's like, what are you...
I can't believe that anyone would reach for straws like this. But it is you. I can't believe I'm doing this either.
All right, I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, gosh. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed.
Okay.
I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
That's the only thing that really screams.
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point.
This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination. Fucker. Using any way to change the topic. Convenient escape for a weak man.
Oh, damn.
Ow!
Damn.
Ow!
He has full fangs on us this case.
For real.
Jeez Louise.
Alright, so don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. Supposed to miss one fairies after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? It was empty after all.
How do you not even know?
Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body?
Yes, that's probably it.
I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try.
Come on, Phoenix. We can't afford to let up on her now.
I wasn't planning on letting up, but...
She's at her weakest now, so this is our chance.
Yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with.
I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record, waiting to be found.
Huh, okay. Okay, so we've got a weapon in the court record somewhere? Alright, so there's a knife.
That's a literal weapon.
There's a Jim Ninja's button. Okay.
It takes a lot of effort to open a guitar case. Why would she just do that in a daze, you know?
Yeah, the wine glass.
Just like, oh my
guitar
gosh,
case.
there's a dead body. Let me open this guitar case for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what? Who does that?
Alright, let me try and push a couple things, see what I can get out of her. Alright, during your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind?
Well, you see.
Are you sure you're the one who opened the guitar case?
She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not.
Sounds like her dependent side is taking over.
Well, Miss Andrews?
Yes, it was me.
I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. So you opened the guitar case then?
Yes. Well, maybe.
Why did you open the guitar case?
Huh?
Mr. Karita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't
Yeah, I was
it?
gonna say.
I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. As the witness has stated multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed.
Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was all right or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it.
Why would she care about the bright red guitar?
But getting back on topic.
It's not a big deal, alright? The case was empty after all. Was it really empty?
Huh?
I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside.
And he's gonna be like, it was at the studio.
How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention.
Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright.
Sorry, god damn. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
She's confusing!
We got a hint from Mia that there's a weapon in the court record somewhere. The murder weapon. I don't see anything in that. Right? I don't see anything in that? No. Because we also know that he was strangled with the scarf first. The crime scene photo. The scarf around his neck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what to do without going to the thing. Because aside from the knife, the only other thing that we would have...
It just doesn't make any sense. Like Phoenix said, if you discover a dead body, why would you open a guitar case instead of being like, oh my god, I should get help? It's like, just, yeah, let me open this first. Why would she do that?
I wish the vase was evidence, because I'd say that the vase could possibly be the murder weapon. But is that pushing it?
Why would the vase be the murder weapon? He got killed by strangulation and a stab to the chest. That's the autopsy report. You're reaching.
Okay, it's not a big deal, alright? The case is empty after all. I'm supposed myself gonna have this after I knocked the vase over.
I was starting to theorize and then you distracted me.
Sorry, I'm also theorizing over here because I'm lost.
Because I was looking at the stuff and I was like thinking about something and then you went away from it all.
Sorry.
Like maybe she had some reason to think he was hiding her suicide note in the guitar case? I don't know.
Is that what we're gonna try and push? Is this too early?
Do you know what I mean, though?
That's not it. Okay,
No.
so. Alright, I get it, Judge, I get it. So it definitely doesn't have to do with the suicide note yet.
At least not yet, yeah.
Alright, let me try the knife. It's not the knife.
Nope.
You might need to pull up the walkthrough because I
Yeah.
am legitimately
I'm
stunned
I'm
in
stumped.
disbelief of trying to figure out what this is here. The button. Nope.
Present guitar case to the statement. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. Did we already do that?
Oh, no, I don't think we've done that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So after I knocked the vase over.
Yeah.
The card case.
The guitar case.
Alright. Not quite sure why, but empty. There's some
I don't know
water
either.
blowing on top of the lid.
Yeah, see, I don't know why though. Like what?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's because only that I totally skipped over that fact. Only Karita's fingerprints are on it.
Oh. I don't know why for some reason I thought Karita was her last name.
No. All right. There is no way you were the one who opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear. It's elementary, my dear Watson. My dear Andrews. Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim.
What are you gonna say about that, edgy boy?
What is it, Miss Andrews?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case.
What do you mean?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time?
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time?
It was the night of the awards ceremony, so of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. How convenient! No.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime. I'm so fucking gullible.
Is there anything strange about that?
Yeah, that's strange. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange?
Cause the wine glass.
Yeah.
Her prints were on the wine glass.
Yeah.
She fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time? There's Andrews' fingerprints. You fucked up, girl.
I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
Boom. The wine glass? Oh, you're playing it cool
You
still.
left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
I took my gloves off before I poured the drink.
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little
Yeah.
strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Oh God.
Her glasses fell off.
No, she shattered them and then put a new pair on.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I wish I could afford to do that.
No, right?
Order.
Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
Huh? What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case.
Oh my god, Phoenix. I wonder if it really was empty, though.
But the guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio.
Phoenix, drop all of your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
Like you were thinking.
Was
it
I
the
right?
cylinder. You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right
Phoenix,
either.
oh my god, you're so dumb sometimes.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the fact on the case.
Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided...
Oh! He's like, shut the fuck up.
No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place.
Yep.
However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure the guitar case has some relation to the murder. Yeah, if you're so sure, Wright, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate our outrageous claim, correct?
Save! So
thief.
Slam.
Please, enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder.
Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
The bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't mean to suggest that the bright black guitar...
Oh my fucking god. So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it, right? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours, you haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder?
Yo,
Yeah?
do you think?
It's the only other thing.
Do you think,
it's the only thing
my
we
theory
have.
is correct?
It's the only thing we have evidence for.
Am I on a roll?
Is it
with
gonna
this
be
case?
correct? We're gonna find out next time.
Oh, God dang it. Even I'm disappointed for everybody.
Oh no.
That's mean.
I'm sorry.